And welcome back to Out of My Head on YouTube, where today we're going to talk about this weird girl to KMO's left.
She's to my left?
She's to your left. As we can see by our monitor, because Fact TV is fancy.
Yes.
Took forever to get this to work right.
So this, I came in here today because I had seen on Twitter old people, by old people, I don't know how old they are, but they treat themselves as old, posting their sentiments of bewilderment that this is a thing. And I came in and I said, you know that gamer girl who does sexy stuff on camera, who drinks or who sells her bathwater? And you said...
Yeah, I follow her.
Well, you said, oh, Belle Delphine?
Belle Delphine, that's her name.
So I think I'd seen her before because I remember the braces. But...
of course she has braces.
Well, I think they're off now.
Probably.
Yeah. Anyway, tell me about Belle Delphine.
She leads people on Instagram to get them to buy her Patreon.
Is she a thought?
She is an E-THOT, as she calls herself.
An E-THOT, which is, a thought is that hoe over there.
Something like that, I don't know.
Yep, and E, of course, is electronic.
Internet. She is a thought on the internet.
She's a thought on the internet. So let me read you some of the...
This is the salt cam from my gaming show.
The who what? Oh, salt cam. I don't get it.
I can explain later.
Or you can explain now. I mean, this is a video for old people don't get it.
Old people don't get it. I set this up last minute. There we go. Alex had to improv it.
All right. So, philosophy's possibly most incomp says of what's her name? Belle in a pink wig eating something. I looked at the Gamer Bathwater Girl's 4 million follower Instagram, and it's like I've been teleported 80 years into the future and no longer have the slightest grip on culture.
It helps to understand that the culture is self-aware and somewhat ironic.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's selling her bathwater, but she is making fun of herself for selling bathwater while doing it. She's self-aware. I don't really need to go much more into detail than that.
She is accepting money for it, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, if I could sell my bathwater for money, I would you?
I'd take a lot more baths. I'd have to actually get a bathtub, but, if people were willing to buy the water. So John Bongotti writes, this is actually a hologram ad from the 2050s. They were designed to be played on the outside of the suicide slides to make the user feel more comfortable with their decision.
Because it makes you want to kill yourself.
Yeah, basically the culture has descended to this.
I
Go
disagree.
ahead and kill yourself.
I disagree. Okay, so old people don't understand it. This is the modern day equivalent of an internet stripper. That's
Okay.
not a cam girl. Because, cam girls actually put out. But so you go to a strip club, what do you expect? The girl's gonna... Me and my father just had this conversation today, because I'm turning 21 soon, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to the strip club. And my father says, you don't want to go to those strip clubs. Those girls just pretend they want to be your girlfriend to take your money. And that's what she does, except she does it on the internet. She's like, ooh, give me money and you might see my boobs. But if you just Google it, and go to images, you will see them. Alex, do not Google it.
Chris Rock has got a routine where he says, there is no sex in the champagne room.
I cannot comment either way. Never tried.
Yeah.
I assume there's champagne in the champagne room.
Yes.
In some sort of private dancing show.
Something like that.
Sounds like a good time.
They take your fingerprint first. You're authorizing, like you give them your credit card. I've never done this, but I've heard it from, I guess the guy was a bouncer at a strip club in Texas. And so if you're going to go into the champagne room, you give them a credit card, and they also take your fingerprint. This is your authorization saying, yes, I'm authorizing this charge, and you have no idea how much it's going to be.
Ooh, they don't quote your price ahead of time? Ooh.
Maybe they do, I don't know. But you could end up spending thousands of dollars in a few minutes. And again.
I'll pass on the champagne.
Again, there is no sex in the champagne room.
I will stick to the free wings.
Well, there's, what's her name? Belle Delphine is, I think, riding the sort of anime aesthetic. It's a very Japanese culture infused act she's got going on.
She's got the pastel, a little bit of the emo sometimes, the ooh woo. I can't even begin to explain ooh woo. UWU. It's like that. Oh, I'm so cute. I'm a cat. Ooh woo. Yeah, so she tries to balance between cute, oh my god, I love her, I want to pat her on the head, and sexy, oh my god, other things I'm not going to say on TV.
I'd say she's got both of those going.
She does a good job, because unfortunately for me, that's my aesthetic. I am shamed, but I'm also not, because 4 million people follow her, apparently.
So I posted what I thought was a very clever comment, and nobody even liked it.
And tell me about this comment, and I'll tell you why no one likes it.
Yeah. I said, she will be the model for the first sex robot to move 1 million units.
It's not that clever. It seems like an accurate statement, because you know what? I
Well,
would not buy that, because
moving
don't have that
units
amount of
is a
money.
double entendre.
Moving units. I don't get it.
Okay.
It's like a sexual innuendo.
Yes.
Because a unit is a.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not that clever, dude.
I tried.
No, that was not clever. That's why no one liked it. Comment in the YouTube section down below. Do you think KMO's double entendre was funny, impressive, clever, whatever it was? I'm still sleeping.
Worth just a like on Twitter.
No one likes you. Hey, no crying because no one likes you. No one's liked me for the past 20 years, and you see me crying?
I'm pouting.
Get mad instead. Start vaping. Be the cool kid you always wanted to be. Do you like any of what you've seen by Belle Delphine?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, yep.
She
I
has
get it.
4 million and one Twitter, Instagram followers. Now, I never open Instagram, but if I ever do, there's a possibility that I will see Belle Delphine prancing in costume.
Oh, my first one of her, she was in a pink wig, doing the whole cute/sexy thing, and she had a bowl, and she memes all the time. She's a memer, which makes her like 1 billion times more attractive. So if she has a bowl full of cereal, some sort of like Fruit Loops or something and milk, she pours it down her shirt.
I saw that just a couple minutes ago.
And then she flips the bowl and it says Ligma.
Ligma.
You know what Ligma is?
I do not.
Ligma.
Ligma.
Ligma balls.
Oh.
Got him! I did that to my boss once, and I did that to the old guy I work with. And what about? Have you heard about the news on the Euphrates?
The river?
Yeah, the Euphrates. Euphrates nuts.
What's that?
Nothing. I'm not gonna go with that. One's lame.
Okay.
It's just another Ligma. KMO is not with the times. Doesn't know what Ligma is. I'm actually gonna tell me I don't know who Harambe is.
Rambe?
Harambe.
He's a gorilla, right?
He was a gorilla, and he was more than a gorilla. I love Harambe.
What was special about
Harambe? He's a meme.
Okay.
We meme the heck out of him. So like my favorite thing, you know who would have loved the fireworks last night?
Who?
Harambe.
Was he?
He was just a gorilla until he got shot, and then everyone made him into this hero. He didn't deserve that. Dicks out for Harambe. I'm not putting this one on in the middle of the day anymore. Like the Here Without You by Three Doors Down. They made a cover of it. I'm here without Harambe, but he's still on my lonely mind. Think about Harambe. I just memed.
Where do you get your memes?
Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram.
Okay.
Most of my Instagram is girls like Belle Delphine, though.
Are you on 4chan at all?
No.
I need a 4chan digest. I try to look at it from time to time, and it hurts my eyes.
You see, I'm not very good at drawing a line, so I'll end up unfortunately seeing things I really don't want to see.
Like?
Yeah. Ever heard of Rule 34?
No.
Okay. Then I'm not going to go into this topic any further.
Rule 34.
Don't Google that on camera, please.
If it's Rule 34. Rule 34 is an internet meme that states that internet pornography exists concerning every conceivable topic.
Which includes
Yeah.
ponies,
Oh, okay. Like My Little?
My Little Pony,
Mm-hmm.
humanized versions of My Little Ponies.
Sure.
It's stuff that is probably illegal. Wink,
Sure.
wink, nudge, nudge, and I don't want to see that accidentally even. So, yeah, I stay away from 4chan.
Is there a Rule 33?
There's a lot of rules to the internet. I don't even know Rule 34. And Rule 35. If there isn't, someone will make it. Dude, I
okay.
love Sonic Rule 34.
So, were you upset by the design, the character design of Sonic for the upcoming movie?
The movie just looked terrible, so I didn't care. I saw that trailer, I was like, I ain't watching that. That looks absolutely atrocious. And
How
I watched
about-
Detective Pikachu. That movie sucked, and I loved it.
How about a lovely young black woman cast to play Ariel in the live-action version of The Little Mermaid?
Okay, I'm thinking this one through. Because, I mean, I would say Ariel is really defined by her bright red hair, which does not come naturally to dark-skinned people. But is there any reason why Ariel should be white? Like, she just comes from under the sea, right? I don't know anything about Atlantis. Was it a Nordic country or something?
There was at least one black mermaid in some Little Mermaid spin-off animated thing.
King Neptune is a Greek god,
Mm-hmm.
or Roman, because Neptune would be Roman, because planets instead of Poseidon, which would be Greek. So, and Ariel's the daughter of King Neptune.
Mm-hmm.
So Neptune is Greek or Roman. So shouldn't his daughter be? But again, that okay. I'll get into this. How do I feel about making such and such character black instead of white? Is the race an actual part of their character? Does it have some sort of historical value? Does it change their character if you were to make them a different color? For
So,
instance,
for instance, go ahead.
You have better. Superman. I would say Superman should stay white because when he was founded, he was the ideal American, which at the time was not black. And he represents Kansas, truth, justice, the American way. He fought Nazis and stuff, but it just would be weird just because of the historical significance of Superman. I wouldn't say white's part of his character, but
Do you want another shovel to dig further down the hole?
yes, I do. Give me more.
I'll give you another shovel if you want one.
I also think Cyborg should stay black
Cyborg? Oh, right.
from the Justice League
Right,
because
right.
he's always been black. I'm sure there's some significance to that because he is I'm sure he was like one of the first black characters. He was just like the token black guy for the Justice League.
How about Idris Elba as James Bond?
Sounds dope because as far as I know, 007 is just a title.
With James Bond.
Bond, James Bond, also just a title.
Just a title. Okay.
I don't, because are they supposed to be the same guy? Because
Yeah.
they're all different actors. So.
Yeah, it's the same guy. It's James Bond. That's his name.
But is it actually supposed to be the same guy with different actors?
Yes.
At this point, you already have a bunch of different looking actors. Pierce Brosnan looks nothing like Sean Connery. So Idris Elba, let's go.
Okay. Who else? Who else has been recast?
I don't know. Oh, Scarlett Johansson as Ghost in the Shell woman.
Yes, Motoko Kusanagi is the name of the character, but she was in a cyborg body, and she didn't remember who she was anyway.
And Scarlett Johansson looked actually a lot like her winning costume, according to me and Japanese people. Like, oh, it looks just like her. Because, if you take a Japanese person, their skin isn't that much different than ours. You give them big eyes, what's the difference?
And if you take a Japanese person's brain right out of their body and you put it into a robot body, it looks like the robot body, which needn't look Asian.
I think Alita should continue looking Asian, though. But that's just because I have a crush on her.
But she doesn't look Asian.
She looks Asian to me.
From the movie, the live-action movie?
Yeah.
Huh. I would not have made that connection.
If you didn't see it, you didn't see it. That's fine.
I did see it.
I
mean, I saw
if you
the
didn't
film.
see the Asian. I saw the Asian. I
Okay.
watch a lot of Asians. All right. So before I say something I regret because I'm tired and it's Friday, thank you so much for watching. Leave comments down below so I have something to look at this weekend besides the back of my eyelids. Tell KMO how his stupid joke was stupid and which characters should I comment on their race.